back from Deck Profile. We're here with Larson. He's giving us a Burning Abyss deck for us today. He's been playing with this the last few weeks at our non-meta tournaments. This has been doing pretty well. He got first today, and I think he got first last week too. So I'll just pass off to him.
Yeah, so a lot of you guys know I play basically just like monkey flip decks. I don't actually do combos. So I was like, what's a combo deck that like does the same thing every single game and just wins? And I was like, let's play Burning Abyss. So here's the list. It's not by any means perfect, but I like it. We're starting with 3 copies of Miss Tour Guide. I mean, she's like the best starter in the deck. Eats gammas all day, but you know what? That's okay. Then we've got triple Rhino Warrior. My first personal favorite normal summon in the deck. I mean, Tour Guide's good, yeah, but like he can't be I suppose his graveyard effect can be, but I don't know. I really like this card. Foolish Burial, and it protects you guys. Triple Graph, because you need it for extenders, and it's like the best Burning Abyss to play 3 of. We've got 2 Seers. Seer is like, after I saw this card come back along with Graph, even when they were just at 2, I was like, okay, eventually I got to pick up the deck. It's just too good. It re-loops with Dante, and its graveyard setups are pretty neat, you know? So, double Skarm. I've seen a lot of people maxing out on Skarm recently. Kind of weird to me. I haven't seen any one-ofs, but I like 2. I mean, if you draw one, if you draw both, it's whatever, I guess. It's kind of stupid, but I play 2 just to send off the Griefing or the Beatrice if, you know, they have a lackluster turn, so I can have a follow-up with like Tour Guide or, what's his name? Phoenix Rhino Warrior. Then we play 2 Farfa. I feel like if you play 3, you're kind of pushing it there. Farfa's solely there for the Beatrice send and the Fiend Griefing send, and at that point, if you're going through 3 in one match, you're probably already losing. Then we go from one-ofs. We play 1 Libic to Unbrick, kind of weird hands where like you have Graph and Seer in the same hand, you know. We got the Barbar for time specifically. We've got Alec because it's decent for like very far and wide distance. Oh damn, I can't speak. The situations where this card comes up, but when it is, it's like really good because you'll stop an opponent's monster from activating before like it's a trigger effect or something. So you just play 1 of him. He's also just another name. It's always nice to have extra names. Then we play the 1 Backjack. He basically just builds your board on your opponent's turn, allows you to play more than you already do on your opponent's turn. You send him off of Fiend Griefing or Beatrice, and then you get to look at 3, pardon me. If you have any traps in there that you want, you put him on top, and then you banish him as a quick effect to set that, and it can be activated that turn. Backjack's hella good, so. I just play the 1 of, I mean, do as you will with it. Some people don't play it. And then I play 1 Dark Magician and 1 Red Eyes, because what deck doesn't play Dragoon in 2021? For the spells, we play 3 Pot of Prosperity. I mean, if you don't have Prosperity, I recommend more of like a Desires build, or you can even try Allure, I guess. I don't really like playing with the names that much, but Desires does virtually the same thing. You'll just have to play without Dragoon, honestly, at that point. But amazing as always, especially getting to pick your stuff. The one thing about this deck is sometimes I struggle to like actually find what I want to get out in game 1 because I don't always know what I'm going up against, but other than that, it's an amazing card. We've got double Tactics and 1 Called By in the main. I was planning on maxing out on Called By, but then my bad, Tactics, can't do that, whoops. Maxing out on Tactics, but I decided to go for the 1 Call By along with it. I like it, you know, the Call By actually stops the effect from happening. The Talents just allows you to extend through it to some point. Basically just making sure your first turn play goes off. And then the 1 Red Eyes Fusion. I'm not playing any more copies because I'm not, you know, you're just doing it simply for the Verte run. And that's all for the spells. We've got the trap cards. 3 of my favorite trap in the game. I feel like I'm playing Paleo again. I love this card. Any trap in your deck, amazing. Well, don't play anything less than 3 if you're playing Trap BA. Triple Torrential Tribute. Fun fact, I just got Ultras for this because I was like, oh man, I thought I had commons sitting around the house. So after I got the Ultras for it, I went into my basement to just look through bulk boxes, and I found like 6 copies of it. So I was a little bit mad, but overall a really good card. Yes, I am playing the commons over the Ultras. Don't at me, bro. We got 3 Fiend Griefing. The reason why you'd actually play the deck, it's a Foolish Burial. It can, with odd hands, it makes them somewhat playable on the follow-up turn because you can just send like, you can send Skarm and then get an End Phase Surge. It's also in like 2 interruptions in one. It's a DD Crow and a Foolish, so you can like DD Crow and then you can send the Farfa or the Alec, or you can, the more popular and well-known play is you DD Crow, and then you send Backjack to trigger Backjack, excavate, or not excavate, look at 3, and then you get a trap off it basically. So amazing right now. I mean, if Majoltes can top with just ending on Souffle plus a Omni Negate, I think like Griefing's pretty okay, you know. We've got Triple Dynamiscus, my second favorite trap in the game. Absolutely amazing in this deck. Triggers your BAs in hand. Can reborn itself off of other traps being activated, and you can just use it as link material. Just really good. You know, banishes are always amazing. This clears back row and monsters, so great card, great card. And I am only playing 2 Ice Dragons. I was contemplating 3, but I don't know. This is the only, I think this is the only hard once per turn trap in the deck besides, no, even Fiend Griefing isn't a hard once per turn, yeah. Trap Trick and Ice Dragons are the only hard ones per turn traps in the deck. And I don't know. I don't like this at 3. I've never liked it at 3 the whole time I've had the card. It's really good at 2. It's trap trickable in certain situations. You're still playing 5 copies of it, but opening like multiples of this just feels like so terrible. But yeah, that's it for the traps and the main deck. I think that's 41 or 40 on the dot. I can't remember. One of those numbers. You guys can count. For the extra deck, we're playing 2 run-of-the-mill Dante Burning Abyss. An amazing card. Still is just as good as it was when it was first released. I wouldn't play 3 unless like you just really like Dante. We got the 1 Beatrice. She's really good. You're gonna notice with my extra deck, I don't have a purple Dante. I thought I had one and I was digging around, but I couldn't find it. So please find room in this for a purple Dante somewhere, but I don't have one. So that's all for the Burning Abyss extra deck monsters. We have Dark, why did I say Dark Magician? Downer Magician, basically just to make a bigger Matt Zeus. Just swing with Dante with 2 materials under him. Summon the Downer, then summon the Zeus. You got 2 activations of Zeus under it. And then, of course, the 1 of Zeus. You can play 2 of this if you want. I only actually own 1 copy at the moment, so just play 1. For the links, we've got the Gravity Controller. This is specifically if you open up Seer plus any other Burning Abyss name. Because what you do is you normal the Seer, spec the Burning Abyss, make Dante, give yourself a mill, sure. But then you link the Dante into this, so then you reborn the Dante with the Seer, and then you use the Dante to add back the Seer and make Beatrice. Basically just makes like the worst hands still playable. So you kind of have to. It also outs like a lot of like weird monsters like Avermax and stuff like that. But yeah, the 1 controller. 1 Link Spider. This is specifically for if the Paleo does get reborn, I can link it into Link Spider and then I can make like Boral Sword or something to help extend the game. Also, you kind of actually hard shit lose the Dino matchup, and this helps you win it just because you get rid of that token, then you can start targeting stuff. That's your win condition, you know? You're playing how many traps, dude? 1 Cherubini. This card's low-key underrated. I only summoned it once today, but when I did, it won me the game. So, really good. It's a Foolish Burial that sends for cost. You make it with any of your normal summons or special summons. And protects your guys. Protects you guys who are pointing under the arrows, so you can get some pretty big extensions. We've got, obviously, the mandatory Verte. You're playing Dragoon, you gotta play Verte, unless you're playing 3-ofs, which, if you guys wanna see that sub-tier deck list, you know, I can get you that. 1 of Masquerena. This is specifically if you draw, like, the Red Eyes Fusion, or if you've already gasped through the Red Eyes play. The Masquerena allows you to go Beatrice, Masquerena, so then you have Beatrice to send 1 from Deck's Grave, and then you have Masquerena to make Unicorn or Phoenix. Yeah, it's really good. It ends up being Prosperity's food a decent amount of times, but it's still a decent option. 1 Phoenix to make off the IP, or just for the spare scenario where you need it. The 1 Unicorn to make off the IP, or the spare scenario that you need it. We play a 1 Trisbana because this wins you the Elvish matchup, and it wins you in time as well. And we play 1 copy of Boral Sword for the follow-up kill. This could be access code. I don't own an access code, but what I found recently is you actually don't need the access code for the follow-up kill with this deck. Like the end board, you end on like 3, 4, or 5 interruptions. It just depends on the traps you draw. And then the follow-up, you just you end up coming to a Boral Sword plus whatever, Dragoon, or Boral Sword plus Beatrice. You don't need the access code. It's nice, but I don't have one. And then the 1 copy of Dragoons. You really only need to play 1 with Prosperities now, so works just as fine as it always has. For the side deck, we've got 3 copies of Dark Ruler because I can't outwin Barrier Statue. Bird Up is a problem. I can't beat the Dragon Link board. Dragon Link is a problem. Yeah, I mean, this clears like the biggest problems for you with the deck, so very good card. You could play Droplets. I actually argue Droplets is better, but I don't own Droplets. In this deck specifically. Triple Lightning Storm. This could be evenly matched if you can't afford the Lightning Storm, especially since it just got a reprint, you know. But I like Lightning Storm in this deck because you do want to commit in your battle phase, especially to make that big material Zeus. So I prefer the Lightning Storm. And I feel like if you're Lightning Storming an Eldritch player specifically, you're going to be winning that turn either way. One Pink, because Pink is still just the goat side deck card. Two Gamma Seal, kind of just serves the same purpose as Pink, just going second, clearing problems. These would be the wind one, but I don't actually own the wind one, so. Then we've got 3 Artifact Sanctum to pair with our 1 Scythe and 2 Lancia. Lancia is the only hand trap I actually play in the deck because it just auto wins your worst matchup, which is Dino. And then you play the Scythe because you just win as soon as this touches board. You're playing 6 copies of Sanctum going first, games 2 and 3 because of Trap Trick, and if you're also afraid of like evenly match or you're going against like Eldritch or Dino, you can just side all 6 of these in, and then according to what the scenario is, you can summon the Scythe or the lands and then trigger. But yeah, that's basically it.
All right. Is there any changes off the bat that you've been thinking lately to make to the deck?
Yeah, I need a purple Dante. I don't have one to summon off Beatrice if she gets swung over or popped. Besides that, I've seen a bit of play with like Needle Sealing from a couple different players. I think it's okay. I'm not fully sold on it yet, but I'll test around with it. Maybe I would try some hand traps in the main, but I feel like if you're going second with Burning Abyss in 2021, you're probably losing either way. So it's best to just keep all your strong, your strong cards in your side deck and the stronger ones in the main. If you win the die roll, good for you. You win the match, basically.
All right. Well, thank you, Larson, for the deck profile, and I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you guys have any comments and questions about his deck, leave it down in the comment section below. And thank you all for watching. Leave a like, comment, definitely subscribe. See you guys next video. Have a nice day.